Okay, well, Mr. George, if you can hear me, let me take this conversation a little differently. The House and the governor, at least a good number of people in the House, are in the same political party. So was there ever a sit-down, a time when the governor and members of the House of Assembly, who are members of the APC as well, was there ever a time that you guys sat down to say, well, as a party with an ideology, this is how we're going to govern the state together, after this whole intervention that you referenced?
Now, as much as usually when I speak on behalf of the House of Assembly, I try to restrict my conversations to legislative activities of the House of Assembly. But I'll just probably, for the benefit of the public, digress a bit. The last time we had that kind of sitting was during the presidential intervention. And after that, leaders of the state tried to bring us to a table for us to forge a way forward. After those initial meetings, before the state of emergency was lifted, there has not been any such conversation. Not official, not political, not even a friendly hi. So we're back to where we were before the state of emergency.
Okay.
That's why we're shouting.
All right.
That's why we're saying that somebody must speak. The law must be followed to the letter.
Okay, I'm coming somewhere. Just one moment, Mr. George. So before this impeachment notice, I hear that there was no sit-down as a political party. There are those who would also be wondering, after that intervention, and if everyone really, really intended to do the bidding of the president, if I can also put it that way, what was the relationship between the governor and the House before this impeachment notice?
I just said to you that we've had a couple of official, not even communication. Remember that immediately after this emergency was lifted, to show goodwill, to show that we're ready to serve, to show that we want to work with the governor. We want government to function optimally now. In our first sitting, we said to the governor, please bring a supplementary budget so that you can hit the ground running. That will reflect your aspirations, what you intend to do, not the one you are compelled by the administration's budget to do. Anyone you want there to work with, fine, that's okay. But assuming there are things you want to do that are not contained in the budget, bring it. Let's pass it for you so that you can begin to work. We don't have time again. Your tenure is running far. And then we now said, you need commissioners to work with. You need to form your cabinet. Please also send a list of commissioners. Let's screen them so that you can hit the ground running with your team and begin to gain back lost grounds. That was it. There was no response. There was not even a little, guys, I've heard you, give me a little time. We're working on something. Nothing about the supplementary budget. Nothing about a 2026 budget. Deaf silence.
Okay.
Graveyard silence.